Thanks for coming in. I'm checking the camera zoom here. Give me a second. Sometimes it's these all okay. That's okay. It was all the way up. All right. Good morning from Pala, Thailand. Hope you're doing well. Danny, I don't know if you have YouTube Premium. Most people don't buy the YouTube Premium account unless they watch a lot of YouTube videos and they just don't want to have to skip through ads or anything like that. But if you have just a standard YouTube account, free, right, then you often will see ads on videos. Of course, that's how YouTube makes money, and that's how the content creator makes money, right? Is with the ad revenue. Of course, there's other ways. Uh, a lot of people use the super chat feature. People, voluntarily send money. That's good too. Then there's a Patreon that you can set up on your channel where people can pay monthly fees, and then there's like a join membership direct through YouTube. I started that recently. Hey, good morning, Nam Yen. I'm not going to go live too long. Nam Yen and I are going to the beach. Beautiful day here in Pala. So we like to go do our morning beach walk, and there's exercise equipment down there that's really, really nice. It's all outdoors, but it's nice. It's free to use. Lots of different styles of exercise equipment. So, we like to go do our thing and have breakfast at the beach. And we usually take Brownie with us. Brownie and Blackie still do not get along, so we're still working on that. Blackie, you want to say hello? Say hello to Blackie. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Hang on a second, guys. Good girl, huh? Daddy's girl. Daddy's girl. She's daddy girl. Daddy girl. She's number one. Number one, doggy, huh? Number one. But I do not like Brownie, and Brownie does not like me. So we have to work hard to keep them separated. We do have the soft Velcro muzzles for them, so that they won't, be able to bite each other and stuff when we do get them together. But we haven't really done much of that yet. We take them for walks and stuff, so we thought maybe, if they spend a lot of time outside the house together, just out walking, that might, heal some old wounds. Hey, good morning, Jeff Johnson. Have a great day, Danny. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing great over there in Arkansas. Arkansas, y'all. Hey, Sue Rowan, good morning. Now, I'm pretty sure Sue doesn't have YouTube Premium because she's told me before that she always let the ads run on my videos because, she wanted to help the channel. So, my wife doesn't have YouTube Premium account, and when I demonetized the channel yesterday, immediately after I demonetized it, I went and checked in the studio and seen that on every video in the content list, there was no dollar sign anymore. There was no monetization sign. So I thought, wow, it looks like it took effect immediately that I demonetized, and I also canceled my agreement with what they call the YouTube Partner Program. So I had my wife run a bunch of videos on my channel, and there was no ads popping up. And she, like I say, she doesn't have premium, so she always saw the ads. And, I could always decide how much ads were on the channel, and I never really allowed the non-skippable ads. And then I wouldn't allow the mid-roll ads. So basically, I think the minimum when the channel was monetized is YouTube would require me to have ads before and after the video or something like that. But anyway, I tried to do as little ads as I could anyway. But all the memberships are gone. Yeah, I noticed. I was wondering if it was going to affect that, Jeff, because, here's the thing about all incoming revenue for my YouTube channel. It all goes into the same kitty, so it doesn't matter if it's membership, super chat, ad revenue, it all goes into the same kitty, and it gets deposited every month if you have at least $100. If you don't have a $100 balance, at the end of I think YouTube uses a 28-day cycle, which I find kind of interesting because it's like the moon cycle, 28 days. But if you don't, let's say, I think I averaged about $60 to $80 a month. So if I only had $60 for March, then there wouldn't be a deposit. It would wait till April was finished. And then if it was over $100 for the combined 2 months, then there would be a direct deposit from YouTube or Google into my bank account. So let's see. Sue says I received an email saying membership was on pause. Okay, I'm I'm so demonetized. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jeff. I just I want to be able to keep bringing content. I don't want to really have to worry about a lot of restrictions and stuff under the new law. And look, I've taken a deep, deep, deep dive. I've read everything I can. Nam Yen's, listened to Thai news. Clarifications about the law. I've translated a bunch of that, and to me, as long as a person is not using someone else's private data, and obviously your private data can include a lot of things. If you're not using that, if you're not publishing in that for profit, then you really don't need to get their consent. You know what I mean? So that's how I understand it. I could be wrong. Again, I'm not an attorney, but all I know is that there was basically no profit from my channel when you think about 60 to 80 bucks a month and the time that I spend and the equipment that I bought. I mean, so there was no profit anyway, but the fact that I allowed monetization on my channel. And I remember, like, for example, at the Bonchong Art and Cultural Show recently, I went back on the second day and I'd already published the video from the first day. So I showed Kun Rock, one of the main artists there, the video. He was tickled to death, right? And then there was a vendor that was making cotton candy. And I put her in the video, and I, kind of sped the video up and overlaid some music of her making the cotton candy, right? It was a pretty cool little insert part of the video, and I showed it to her. Well, then she immediately wanted to subscribe, so she got out her phone and she subscribed, and then she played the video on her phone. Well, as soon as she clicked play, boom, ads popped up, and I thought, so she's trying to wait for the ad so that she can skip through the video to see her section, right? And so it's that kind of stuff. People like, oh, okay, you make videos. Oh, okay, there's ads on your videos, right? And you guys know, Jeff, Sue, you guys know very well. Everybody's followed the channel for a long time. I don't do it for revenue. I do it for fun and for a hobby. I enjoy it. I think I've improved my skills in video creation. So that and then the true reward is the audience in general. And we got a lot of good people that follow the channel. Now, you don't see their comments a lot. I get a lot of private messages on Teacher Thomas Thailand Facebook. I get emails from people. I had a guy send me, this is awesome, Jeff. I had a guy send me a clip the other day on Messenger at Teacher Thomas. He actually sent me 2 little video clips on Teacher Thomas Thailand, and it's him with this street dog in the United States. And I was like, and I didn't know the name. I didn't know who the guy was, And I was like, wow, that's, cool looking dog. And he says, yeah, I've got my own Triple D. And I was like, oh, so that's not your dog. He's like, no, it's just a street dog, and I've been taking care of it. I'm like, oh. And then he said, I'm a long time, watcher of your channel. And Triple D is, like his favorite videos. And I said, well, thank you for watching and everything. And then he said, I'm sorry, but I just don't comment on videos, but I wanted to send you this private message and let you know. So it's stuff like that. That's one example. There's many. And then I recently did a video for the American Legion post THO2 in Pattaya. We're still practicing the honor guard ceremony. That wasn't an actual funeral. It was just, the Memorial Day celebration, and one of our officers, Thai wife, sat in as the widow or the next of kin that you present the flag to. So that's, it's not an actual military funeral service. But we've been practicing, and the honor guard, really works hard, and the commander, has been having me, videotape, a lot of the practicing. So that video was to kind of, educate people, especially in the future. I'm going to make one with Thai subtitles, and it's going to take me a long time to put that one together. But and I'm going to use stock footage of the 21 gun salute, and really, try to make it something that will live in perpetuity, that we can present to Thai family members. Okay, but anyway, getting back to the comments, that video I uploaded to YouTube. It's, I don't know, under 5 minutes, I think, but then I shared it on the public group of the American Legion in Pattaya. Well, there was this comment came up, and I'm an admin on that group. I'm not the only one, but I'm one of the admins. And there's this comment that come up, and I didn't recognize the lady's name, Darlene Spritzer or something like that. And of course, it asked me if I approve for the comment to be posted. Uh, Hang on a second, Jeff. I didn't scroll down on the chat. I'll get right with you guys, but I just want to tell you this, because to me, this is like the greatest rewards for creating a video, any video, not just having a YouTube channel, but just the fact that I kind of learned a little bit about creating a video. So I read the comment that this lady was trying to post that needed to be approved first, right? And there was no photo or anything, so you're always suspicious when somebody's trying to make a comment on Facebook and they don't have a user photo. I mean, it's just one of those things that makes you suspicious. But anyway, I read this comment, and it was actually the mother. It was the mother of our commander, and also the mother of Thomas Oliver Alberg, which is what our post is named after, and it's a memorial post. And he lost his life in Vietnam at 19 years old, so he was a helicopter pilot. But when I read the comment, from her, I was just like, wow. So making that video of the honor guard, now she probably doesn't watch YouTube, probably doesn't have a YouTube account, right? But she saw the video because it was up on the Facebook link, right, of the Legion post, where her living son is the current commander. So anyway, I just want you guys to know that that's the kind of stuff that is more rewarding for me, and to think that she had to sit through an ad or something to watch that video. So there was a lot of consideration that I gave to going ahead and demonetizing. Now I am curious as to whether YouTube will still try to place any ads, and that's why I thought I'd do a short live stream this morning, because I know I got a lot of people that watch that don't have YouTube Premium. And then when the live stream replays, and as people are watching the replay, of course, YouTube's going to want to put ads on there, right? But you have to agree to the YouTube partnership program, from what I understand. Now, there's multiple steps in monetizing a channel. It's not just activating monetization and agreeing to ads and stuff like that. There's also, you have to sign an agreement, basically, or accept an agreement, verify it's you through password and all that, accept an agreement to become part of the YouTube partner program, okay? So I not only demonetized, I canceled that agreement. So hopefully they won't be able to place any ads. Like I said, Nam Yen has watched several videos, no ads, since I did that. And then she's watched other videos because she watches a lot of Thai content, on YouTube. I probably should get her a premium account, but there's always ads. And then I had her go watch some of the regular Farong vloggers here in Thailand. She watches some of them too, and sure enough, I mean, as soon as you click on the video, first thing there's an ad, right? And then you wait, and I said, well, go ahead and watch it and see if there's more ads pop up, and boom, So that's just, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. To each their own. I wouldn't ask anybody to do anything with their channel that they don't want to do. This is my channel, and this is what I decide to do. But so I think that I've pretty much got confirmation from Nam Yin, and then I've had private conversations with a couple of other people, and they said, no, I don't see any ads, and they went back and watched some of the older videos. So hopefully that's the case, and you guys can let me know later if you happen to, see an ad pop up, and we'll understand that, oh, there's still some ad placement by YouTube, even though the channel is fully demonetized, and there's no agreement for a partnership program. All right, guys, I'm not going to go too long. I'll jump in here. Jeff was talking about, yeah, I'm sorry, but did you talk with your pharmacist about it? Good one, Jeff. Unless I missed something, I received email saying membership was on pause. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, I didn't know. I kind of figured that anybody that was a member, because again, you're contributing money every month to be a member, right? And there was quite a few videos on the channel that were for members only, right? And then I would give advanced viewing of upcoming videos and stuff for members. So, trying to add a little something if somebody, and I did that because, you get hounded by YouTube and emails. It's not like you ever talk to anybody personally. I've never spoken to anybody at Google or anything about YouTube. It's all through email, and it's pretty much automated systems. But you get hounded about, adding everything you can to increase the revenue on your channel, of course, because they're getting a portion of that. But that's kind of why I did the membership. I'm like, well, if they're really that persistent about it, maybe my idea was if I add the membership and that creates a little bit more monetization on the channel, then maybe they'll promote the channel more. Like we'll get more push in the algorithms or stuff. But I don't know how it works. And look, I mean, I'm happy with the size of the audience that we have, and if our videos don't get as many views now because we don't get pushed into algorithms, i.e., the supercomputers at Google, right? Because I mean, why would they recommend videos if there's no monetary gain for them or for the user, for the creator, anybody, right? So we'll see, but nevertheless, I'm confident with my decision, and I careful consideration and deliberation, and talking with Nam Yin and stuff, and it's like, look, I mean, I don't need $80 a month from YouTube, and if it's going to restrict what I can do, and I might, violate somebody's personal data or something, because anybody that knows anything about laws in Thailand, they can be very vague, and there's often a lot of discretion in the law, and oftentimes there's footnotes underneath the law that says subject to ministerial regulations. So a law can be passed, right, through all the proper channels of government and signed, by the prime minister, and then later the ministry, whatever government entity that would be overseeing that particular law, can change the law, with a regulation and an amendment or something. It's not like it has to go back through law. You'll notice that if you study any Thai laws, like, well, you just go to immigration law, and you know how they have section A, 140C, or whatever, right? Just that little paragraph, and then right underneath the paragraph, it'll say subject to ministerial regulation, and then the next one, and then it's subject to ministerial, right? So I think, there's a lot of discretion in the law, right? So, and I think I heard Dave make some comments recently, or read some comments recently on a live stream that, it's not really Thai people, I don't think, that a person would have to worry about filing a complaint about, using their personal data. Again, Personal Data Protection Act, right? But we all know that there are haters that may try to do something like that. Well, I mean, one less risk to have anybody do something like that would be to demonetize. There's nothing on the channel that would be gaining profit, so there's no personal gain, right? So now, as far as the other stuff that people keep, trying to muddy up the waters about defamation, there was already defamation laws on the books, guys, in Thailand. Very strict criminal code defamation. Trust me, I know. As a business owner, I know. We filed defamation reports. Okay, it's still. I mean, even though it's technically criminal, the police don't want to get involved in those matters. They'll make a report. I mean, there's reports on file. But really, if you wanted to pursue something, even if it was a criminal, obvious defamation criminal offense or something, right? Just like clearly obvious under the law that it was defamation, you're going to have to pursue that with an attorney or something. You're going to, I mean, obviously law enforcement's very busy with real things, real concerns. So unless it's something that's completely damaging, and I think we've heard some stories, about resorts and different things in Thailand that did pursue criminal defamation, but that was somebody that was being persistent with public comments, that was, could cause harm to their business. So I'm not saying that it definitely can't be done, but as far as, the foreigners here in Thailand, you know, we're not Thai, we're never going to be Thai, and these laws are for Thailand, right? Now, obviously, we are under the laws of Thailand when we live here, but as far as having the same protections as Thai citizens do, I just don't think that that's a real concern. So anyway, that's basically that. I just kind of wanted to run a little live stream, and then if anybody sees any ads when you're watching the replay, please comment below in the video so that I know that there was actually still ads running on this stream. Now, when I set up the stream, normally when you set the stream in advance, you can choose, to monetize the stream. You can allow for chat or not allow for chat. I didn't even have the option to choose to monetize it. The option was no longer there. Okay, because a lot of times I do live streams and I don't monetize them until after the stream is over. So that's why, I mean, if you're watching the replay, normally if you were watching any of my live stream replays, those are all monetized previously. So you would see ads if you don't have a premium account. So it'll be interesting to see if we get any comments. I mean, if you don't see any ads, then there's no need to comment. But if you happen to see an ad and you're watching this live stream replay, please comment down below in the comment section if you know how to do that. If you watch these videos on your cell phone, there's a little drop down tab where you have to reveal the comment section. If you're on the computer, it's much easier. But anyway, I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you watching. Hello, Nanyan. Go through the chat here a little bit. All the memberships are gone. Okay. Yeah, that figures, Jeff. I don't think there would have been any other way. I received email saying membership was on pause. That's weird, on pause. Well, I guess, I could turn the monetization back on and agree to the YouTube partnership program again if I wanted to, right? So maybe that's why they said that, Sue. Yeah. Check with the pharmacist about it. Triple T, we really need to locate the recent PD Act releases. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. You go to the Bangkok Post. I don't know that it's all of the details have been in the Royal Gazette yet. I'm not sure. I haven't checked that. That's the source that people really, really wait for. If it's published in the Royal Gazette, then you can be assured that it's been like fully digested by all other media platforms. That's usually how it works. But yeah, just keep doing your PDPA. Just keep doing your research. But look, I'd rather err on the side of caution, right? Rather be safe than sorry. That is cool. How great to hear. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was a great reward. Thank you, Jeff. I had to take my time. I mean, That's very, very emotional. I just couldn't believe who the comment was from. I was like, oh my God. I'm being asked as an admin if this comment is allowed. And then I read the comment, and it's just like, wow, amazing that that lady watched that video and heard her son's name read and saw her son's name on the banner that we have, right? I mean, that's just incredible. That's worth everything I've ever done. Yeah, thank you, Sue. Very rewarding. I have seen no ads now. Okay, Sue, thank you for that. And Sue does not have premium YouTube, so and it should be even on the oldest videos, Sue, going all the way back. They should all be completely ad free. Thank you for that comment, and let me know if there's any changes. I thought that's why Bad Badger monetized was because they were still placing ads. I remember that, Jeff, when Badger was talking about that. But now it might have been because he didn't cancel the YouTube partnership agreement. Okay, I really, when I made the decision to go ahead and do it, I went through and made sure. And you know what's funny is I YouTube searched how to unmonetize your channel, demonetize your channel. There was no videos. Every video that came up was how to monetize your channel. There was not one single video that I could find on YouTube of how to undo it, which I thought was kind of hilarious. But so maybe I need to make a video and with that title, how to demonetize your YouTube channel. But it's just a wait and see, Jeff. And obviously, I wasn't there with Badger, going through his studio and seeing what he was trying to do, because he's the same way. I mean, Badger doesn't make videos for money, right? He does it because he enjoys doing it and he enjoys his audience that he has built. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Paul A, good morning. I'm sorry I'm so late in the chat, guys. Thanks for coming in, Paul A. Appreciate it. Paul says, I watch a lot of YouTube, but I do not mind the ads. Yeah, exactly, Paul. That's not the reason that I chose to do it. A lot of people have told me that. Like I say, I've got people that say, they're skippable ads, but they don't even skip them. They just let the ad play because they know it's helping the channel. But yeah, Paul, that's not the reason I did it. Was for the audience benefit. I mean, I think it is kind of nice to be able to watch videos with no ads, but I did it, because, well, of the reasons I've already explained, like carefully considered, lots of reasons. And, there's a new Personal Data Privacy Act here in Thailand that specifically even the clarifications that have been given by the RTP, and I spoke with some RTA about it too. And so clarifications so far after the act has been digested, and again, this was on the books back in 2019, but got postponed until now. So a lot of people in the know have had information about this for a long time, but the people that I've spoken to directly, all of them agree that if you're putting and it's not just YouTube, okay, any social media platform, if you're sharing something up there that might be questionable, in other words, you're sharing somebody's image or story or whatever, right? And that image and story has not been in the public yet, okay? That's a key factor. If it's already in the public, it's kind of hard to claim that that's your personal data. If you put something in the public and then say, hey, that's my personal data. I mean, you see what I mean? That's like an oxymoron. But the people that I talk to, Paul, that specifically is when you do it, like my triathlon videos, okay? I got, permission from the event organizer. I worked hard to put those videos together because I thought my audience would enjoy that content. That's why I did it, okay? And plus, it's fun for me. It is work, okay? It is work. I was on my feet a lot. My feet are very bad. It's work. And then I spent a lot of time. I think there's about 7 videos total for that triathlon event. But my channel was monetized. So when people were watching those videos, whether they're in Thailand or wherever they are, they were seeing ads on them. So it looks like I'm filming something that could be considered pretty good content, and I'm benefiting from it because the ad revenue, 55% of that ad revenue is coming to me. You see what I'm saying, Paul? So that's the reason I did it. Not only that, but I mean, there's other considerations too, but I just don't want to be restricted as to what kind of content I can show people about Thailand. And there's no possible way you could get everyone's consent in large gatherings like that, right? In large public events, concerts or whatever. You know, there's going to be Muay Thai fights coming up. There's festivals are back on in Thailand. Happy to say, you know, things are really coming back to normal. I want to share those. You know, impossible for me to go around and ask. Well, if I'm not doing it for any profit, it doesn't matter if it's 10 cents, right? Like I say, I don't make much money on my video, but all of the people that I've talked to, people of authority, highly educated Thai people, say, yeah, you're fine. You're fine. If you're sharing public information with, you know, Facebook or YouTube or TikTok or whatever, and there's no profit, you're not doing it to benefit yourself using other people's images that weren't in the public before you published them. This is very key, guys. You have to understand if something's already in the public and you share that, well, obviously that's allowed. That's why there's a share button under other people's Facebook posts, right? If I share something that Jeff posts on Facebook, I don't have to say, hey, Jeff, do I have your consent? No, he's already shared it. It's not his personal data. Or if he is sharing his personal data in the story, he still has consented because he put it on the web, right? So that's a key issue. I don't have to worry about that. As far as I'm concerned, and I think that's solid, 100%. I mean, you can't get around that. You can't, I mean, there's share underneath every or every video on Thailand, right? YouTube. You could share the video to your Facebook, or I could share it to my channel, right? Which I often do to promote other people's channels. So how could that be? Why would you need to be getting their consent? But again, when I do share and promote other channels, now if people watch it, there's no ad revenue coming in for me. So there's no personal gain. I'm not trying to make money because I'm sharing somebody else's channel. Right? So that's the way I read it. And look, you know, like I say, we'll all continue to learn about this, I'm sure. But anyway, thank you, Paul. I'm glad you enjoy the YouTube. A lot of huge YouTubers these days are making ads, then sells inside the videos. Anyway, yeah, product placement, all that stuff. YouTube really likes for that to be done. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with doing that, okay? To each their own, you know what I mean? People do YouTube for various reasons. I do it for fun and for a hobby. So, you know, I mean, hey, look at the brand of this water, you know, this is my favorite water. I mean, you know what I mean? There's lots of ways, but yes, I can tell you, I've gotten a lot of emails from YouTube encouraging me, you know, to do more. And I'm sure that helps their channels grow because it's all about the money, right? When it comes to Google, they don't care about the content creator or the channel, right? They care about, can they get ad placements on there or other ways of monetization, like Paul is mentioning there. All right, I know I'm way behind, guys. Let me catch up and then we'll close it out. We have a great group and more will come. I agree, Jeff. You know, I agree. You know, I'd say I would expect views probably to go down, Jeff, because like I've shared with you and the analytics and other people behind the scenes, a lot of the recent videos that have gotten more views, especially the shorts, my shorts get a lot better views pretty much than other videos, but even the triathlon videos did really well. I put them into a sports category, so normally the channel is in the entertainment category, but so I'm, you know, learning things. And then of course a lot of the Thai people shared that video of the triathlon. They loved them. I got tons of private messages from Thai feedback, you know, about, oh wow, your videos are really cool, thank you, whatever, right? But bottom line is, Jeff, I think the algorithm push that we get when we get big views and stuff, you know, to me, when you see 94% suggested videos on that particular video, 94% of the viewers were suggested, that means YouTube was recommending that video, right? We may lose a lot of that now. I don't know. We may not. I really don't know. We'll see. Thanks, Jeff. I appreciate it. As far as subscribers, I mean, to me, I think you might even get more. You know, people might, like I was giving you the example of a lady making cotton candy, right? She subscribed, but she tried to watch the video and she had to sit through ads. Well, now every time I do that and I show a vendor, I say, look, I included you in this video, right? They can just watch it. They don't have to sit through an ad, right? So they might be more apt to subscribe because they can see there's no ads on it. So you never know. Paul A says, does a YouTuber will get sense ads when a YouTube premium person views it? Yes, they do. They do. That's why you have to pay a monthly fee to YouTube to have a premium account. Yes. It's based on the CPM, the playback. Every channel has a different level. Just debate. I think CB Media did a video one time that kind of explained his CPM, which, let's say you get, $4 for every 1,000 views, or some people get $12. I don't know how it works exactly, but, I've never really been into all that, but I've listened to other people that have very successful channels. And so, yeah, Paul, all the YouTube premium people that aren't seeing the ads, they're paying, what is it, Jeff, like $6 a month or something? So, there's a lot of money coming into YouTube premium. So a portion of that is going to be shared with the YouTuber, with the content creator, Paul. Absolutely. Absolutely. Sue says, exactly right, Jeff. We are family here. Thank you, guys. Appreciate that. Yes, Sue, we are family. Got all my sisters, and we are family. Get up, everybody. We are family. All my sisters and me. Yeah, I love it, Jeff. Yeah, it's a great song. All right, see, Jeff. Was that the Pointer Sisters and something like that? Name, yeah. The Pointer Sisters? Was it the Pointers? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Bosnia, you got to meet Ruth Pointer? Wow, that's awesome. Whoa, 72 watching. Are you kidding me? Back down to 10 now, Jeff, but that's cool. No ads here, Daniel Dill says. Thank you. Thank you. And Daniel, now, it's hard to compare the actual live stream because if you watched any of my live streams before, you probably didn't see any ads either, but I wouldn't monetize them prior to going live. But this one, when I was setting up the live stream, I didn't even have the option to monetize it prior to going live. So the real key, Daniel, will be on the replay. So if you get a chance, just click on the replay. Normally, there would be an ad at the very beginning of the video. Okay, so if you click on the replay of this live stream, you should get an ad of some kind at the very beginning, whether it's a video ad or a pop-up banner or whatever, right? Or you can kind of skip through. But I think we're good to go, Daniel. We'll definitely. I appreciate your feedback, and we'll keep getting information. And welcome, Daniel Dill. See, there we go. What a great crowd. Sue Ron says at Triple T, at least you are risk-free at this stage. Awesome. Thank you. I think it does take away a lot of the risk. Now, these are people that I know that I've talked to that they follow my channel, okay? These are Thai people that, I've worked for, that I do work for, and that know a lot of other people. And, they've known about this stuff for a long time. I had no idea. I mean, I kind of heard some rumblings, but I didn't know anything about the law until I saw it on My Memory Mini Mine. So that was the first indication I got. But I've done my research and talked to people, and that's the way I understand it. So is that by going ahead and choosing to demonetize and exit the YouTube Partner Program, the risk for me are very, very low. Now, I don't know. I might capture somebody in a video in the future that files a complaint. So I don't know. But I think, I want to keep doing what I'm doing. I mean, Yin and I went to a concert the other night, and I'm like, I can't film any of this, So now I feel like I can, and we'll see what happens when I do, right? Sue, I'm waiting for Thailand to say if you're in Thailand and you're making money on YouTube, you have to have a work permit. That's another question, Jeff. I don't know. Now, I already had a work permit, but I don't know how that works because, some people say, well, you don't need a work permit because it's not Thais that are paying you, right? It's online work, so your revenue isn't coming from Thais. I don't know what the truth of it is or not. I really don't. But I imagine that if if this law came into effect on June 1st, that there was obviously a lot of committee meetings and deliberation about.
Give me that black hand.
Mm, it was obviously about people talking. Say good morning. They can hear you.
Good morning, everyone.
But I mean, what I've learned about Thailand in 7 years, getting ready to turn into the eighth year of living here in Thailand full time, is pretty much everything that is done as far as law or the regulations, the changes that I've dealt with through immigration, because I always do my own visa extensions every year. Everything that change that comes about, it's methodical. Okay, there's no like, oh, spontaneous wild boom. Now the announcements of it, as far as our English news, might seem spontaneous. Well, I didn't know, look, this was coming to be, right? But the actual deliberation and how they got to the point of making changes in law, definitely very methodical. So I'm sure there's a lot of talk, and I know some of the people that I spoke to, uh, and I won't release any names, right? They know that, right? But they told me that, in fact, there have been complaints in the past about public content, not just talking YouTube here, okay? Public content, people sharing content publicly, social media, for the world to see. Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever, right? There have been numerous complaints in the past. And those complaints were just that. They were complaints. They got left on a desk somewhere. Maybe somebody wrote them down. I don't know what happened, but this is firsthand information that I'm getting, okay? So there were complaints. Now, whether that led up to implementation of this, I don't know. And they didn't, I didn't ask them. I'm not going to try to get that information. I just know what they told me, that there were long-standing complaints, about some stuff that you see in the public arena. And maybe some of it was deliberated when they were talking about this Personal Data Protection Act, right? I didn't ask that. I don't like to include Thai people in anything like that. If they offer me something, great, but I'm not gonna, try to pick their brain about, oh, what do you think? No, I'm just, not how to handle things. So, if there were complaints that, let's say, Jeff, directly pertain to this new law, okay? If there were complaints issued before this law, there was no enforcement mechanism, right? Well, one could say or presume that after this law has come into effect, that now those previous complaints or any future complaints, there actually could be an enforcement mechanism for that complainant to seek some type of action, right? Instead of the complaint laying on somebody's desk somewhere, right? So now I don't think in any stretch of the imagination that this law has anything to do with strictly, one issue like Farong guys on YouTube. I just, no way, right? That may be part of it, but this is very broad law that deals with medical privacy, showing disabled people. I mean, there's a lot of stuff in the law, right? So I wouldn't ever think that, oh yeah, the Thais are out to get YouTubers in Thailand or something. No, but if there were complaints, and I'm assured that there were, and these complaints were about public postings of what they consider things that shouldn't be posted publicly. Whether that falls into the personal data, I don't know. I'm not an attorney, but I do know firsthand that has existed for years, that people would complain about certain things, right? So maybe now those same people, which I'm assuming are Thai, uh, especially, rural Thai authorities, I mean, you see police officers in videos, you see army in videos, you see a lot of people in videos, right? So if those people complain and say, no, we didn't give no consent, and I don't agree with this, and blah blah, and that is being used for personal gain or whatever, right? Well, then obviously now there's an enforcement mechanism. That's the way I would look at it. I may be snowballing here. I don't know. Triple T, will businesses be included. Well, okay. Businesses. Well, I think businesses should have already had protections prior to this law, to be honest with you, Daniel. I mean, I don't walk into businesses without their consent and start filming. I just don't do it. So I don't know. Uh, to me, that would be like the first thing that you would want to get consent from, right? Even if there, prior to this law, you didn't have any risk or worry or concern about filming people inside the business, right? But even before that, it seemed like to me the proper thing would be to do was, ask the business, are you okay if I make a video, right? And then explain to them whether you're promoting it or, I want to show me and my wife eating dinner on a live stream. Is that okay? Whatever the case may be. So I don't know, Daniel. Like I say, I don't want to try to opine about things that I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm doing with my channel and why I'm doing it with my channel. I would never advise anybody to do anything with their channel. Okay? I don't tell other YouTubers what to do. I don't tell people what to watch. I don't do any of that. Okay? That's not who I am. Right? I'm talking about what I decided to do with my channel and what I understand the risks are now after this new law. So that's all I'm doing, guys. Okay. And Daniel, I appreciate the question, but as far as whether businesses have additional protection, I don't know why they wouldn't under this new law. Like if I had a business and somebody just walked in with a camera and I told them to shut it off and they wouldn't do it or whatever, or maybe I found out later, maybe it was a hidden camera, right? And I found out later that my business has been, shown on the World Wide Web or something. I filed a complaint and the complaint just sat there and didn't do anything. So to me, Daniel, really, I mean, hypothetically, just kind of, thinking about your question, I don't know why a business owner wouldn't be able to complain and have those complaints uh, acted upon. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. I don't know why they'd be exempt. Because obviously the business owner has a personal interest in their business, right? So if there's somebody sharing personal data about their business, I don't. Good question, though, Daniel. Thank you so much. Jeff, that's a question that will be on the next agenda. Yeah, just question about work permits. Guys, I don't know. Look, I'm not connected with anybody that does any, enforcement of laws and rules here in Thailand. And I'm not an attorney. I do follow integrity law. And I think that maybe they're waiting because he is a YouTube creator, right? Content creator. A lot of people follow it. He gives information about visa overstays and lots of criminality and stuff like that. And it's coming from an attorney, So lots of people follow that channel. And I haven't seen him do anything yet. I did a search last night and didn't see anything. But, again, he's an attorney, very, very smart. And he's probably waiting for the Royal Gazette publication, or there may be so much to digest because the language in this law is very broad. So, I'm sure he doesn't want to come out and, give his opinion or try to clarify things in the law until he's certain of what he's talking about. I look forward to it, though. If they have a share button on their Facebook or YouTube channel, then they give their permission. I don't see it any other way, Jeff. I don't know how you'd see that. $15.99 for premium. Get the crap out of here. Where's that at? Aussie Thai Bangkok in the house. The most interesting man in the world. Thank you for coming in, my friend. It is interesting, isn't it? Isn't it? And like I say, Aussie, you know me personally, okay? I don't tell other people what to do with their channels. This is not what this live stream is about. I'm not telling anybody what to watch, that's not who I am. I just am saying this is what I decided to do. Fully demonetize my channel, cancel the agreement with the YouTube partner program. I feel like I'm at less risk to keep bringing the content, Aussie Thai Bangkok, that I've been doing. Like, when your wife did the hot food giveaway at the open mic, we filmed people, right? So if I'm not monetized and I'm not doing it for any personal gain, then I don't think we would have needed their consent. That's the way I see it, but I could be wrong too. Hey, there's Happy Go Lucky in the house. Hey, by the way, We Are Family is by Sister Sledge. Okay. Aussie Thai Bangkok, good morning. Hello, Aussie Thai Bangkok. Hello, Sue and Jeff. I'm way behind, I think, but our happy go lucky life. Hey, what? I didn't even know they had a YouTube channel. Well, I'll be dang. Thanks for the link, Jeff. Happy go lucky. Thank you. Thank you. I'll go check out your channel. Hello, Nam Yin. Good morning, Triple T. Tyron in the house. Good morning, Tyron. Now, Tyron's a guy that has got some goals about business here in Thailand. He got some outstanding uh, ideas and plans. So, I mean, he's already very educated in Thailand, rules, regulations, laws, and stuff. But he's definitely, one of these guys that is going to be following things very closely. Looking to do business here, set up a corporation, or maybe a BOI, right? So, I mean, I think that's why a lot of people tune into integrity law. There's not really too much YouTube content in the English language that covers law in Thailand, right? So, thanks for coming in, Tyron. Good morning. Good morning, Danny Smith. I would like, I would think that this new law would be used with the Cyberlink law. That would make sense to me, Tyron. Would make sense because we are talking about publication, sharing something in public that was personal prior to that. We're not talking about sharing something that was already public. Obviously, Jeff clarified that earlier with his comment about the share. I mean, come on now. The law's not going to remove all of the share buttons. I'm pretty sure of that. Triple T, assume waiting for the PDPA is to be released. Yeah. Okay, I got all caught up. Aussie Thai Bangkok has a YouTube channel. Thanks for the education, Jeff. I appreciate it. Whoa, we had 105 people in the chat. Get out of town. All right, guys. Well, anyway, it's been 51 minutes and 58 seconds, almost an hour. Let's do a little walk around here in a minute, and we'll close it out at the hour. Appreciate you guys watching. Again, in case you didn't watch the entire video on the replay and you happen to have skipped to the end here, these links that have been shared of other YouTube channels will be in the live chat. The live chat will replay. So you may have to reduce the size of the video that you're watching in order to be able to see the live chat replay on the right hand side of the video, okay? And then additionally, if you're watching the replay and you see an ad on this live stream, please comment below and let me know, hey, I saw an ad. Well, I don't care if it's pop-up banner, a video ad, what it was. Just let me know, please, if you watch the replay and you see an ad. And then, obviously, Jeff and Sue and a lot of people that's, follow the channel for a long time, they're going to keep me updated on video uploads that are coming, and even older ones that are already on the channel, as to whether there's any ads on those. But I really would be interested on a live stream playback after the channel is completely demonetized and there's no YouTube partnership program. Will there be any ads on it? I'd be really interested. So very much appreciate your comment if you happen to see an ad. 53 minutes here. Okay, this is what I like. Now I'm with the live chat, okay? Guys, we are live, okay? So when I read this comment, it just came in. I see other YouTube people giving opinions. Imagine that. Always unqualified and always just opinions. They present it as if their opinions are facts. I like the way you just present facts. Well, thank you. Thank you, Ozzy. I mean, I am opining, right? I am speaking to my opinion of what I needed to do with my channel, but I am not going to give opinions on why, who, where, when, what Thailand's doing. No way. And, I am not even close to fluent in Thai. For those of you that don't know, Aussie Thai Bangkok is pretty much fluent in Thai, okay? He's very much a long timer here in Thailand. So people like that can digest the facts a lot quicker than us that are not fluent in Thai, okay? And that's why, I had a little bit of a debate privately with some people, and they were telling me, you cannot share an image or anything of another channel on YouTube. You cannot do it. They can make a report against you. Okay? And several different people were telling me this, right? That this law protects public content, content that's already in the public. In other words, if I share somebody's YouTube channel, if I share a link to the Bad Badger in Thailand on my channel, I have to get his consent. I mean, I just, and so when I talk to the Thai people, okay, and nothing against the common Thai folk, right? Okay, you guys know I love Thai people, but when I talk to highly educated, well-informed Thai people of authority, and they tell me no, you don't have to worry about that. That's already public. Okay. Well, to me, that's the end of it. I don't need to hear. I don't need to debate. I'm not going to try to convince anyone else that if you share something that's already in the public, has nothing to do with this personal uh, Data Protection Act. Zero to do with it. Okay. I'm just not going to debate it. Okay. It's not my opinion. I've sought out information about what people in the know think, and they told me, specifically 100% that no, there's nothing in the law that protects data that's already in the public. I mean, what do you think, Aussie Thai Bangkok? I mean, to me, it's an oxymoron. If I say, hey, hang on a second here. Oh, come on. My automated panty's not working. If I say, hey, this is my face, this is my story, peace and love to everyone, don't share it because it's my personal data. I'm live on YouTube. I'm consenting to everything that's on this to be published. So why wouldn't somebody not be able to share without my consent? I don't know, Aussie Thai Bangkok. Does that make any sense to you? How can I claim that this is my personal data when I'm showing it to you of my own consent, right? So I think the water is really getting muddied, like your comment talked about, by people's opinions. Look, I respect everybody's opinion. You know what they say about opinions, right? But it doesn't change reality. I mean, reality, like Jeff said, why would there be a share icon underneath every video if you had to get their consent to share? Lots of images in the video. There may be personal data in the video, but it's already been publicized, right? I mean, to me, it's common sense goes a long ways. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm completely spitballing here, guys. I don't know. All right, let me get back to the chat. Whoop. Old man's eyes aren't as good as they once were. Okay, I'm going to read that again. I'm going to read that again for the audience, okay? Aussie Thai Bangkok, all right? I see other YouTube people giving opinions, in quotation, always unqualified and always just opinions. They present it as if, sorry, it keeps going off. They present it as if, they present it as if their opinions are facts. I think the way you just present facts. I like the way you just present facts. Okay, I can't even read, guys. Thank you, Aussie Type. You can't see the live chat if you watch the replay on the TV. Right. Yeah, exactly. Not on the smart TV. That's right. And you also, when you're having to do searches, you have to use your remote, right, and go over to the like on-screen keyboard and stuff. Yeah, exactly. So it would be like almost impossible to comment, right, if you're watching on smart TV, right, Jeff? Now, I use a TV as a monitor in my office, but I've got my laptop hooked to it with the HDMI, right? So it's just being used as a monitor. And of course, I can see the live chat and everything, right? But that's good information there, Jeff. So if you watch YouTube content on a smart TV, you need no computer connection, right? It's already built in TV. You go to YouTube, you log in, whatever, you watch videos. Be aware, if you're watching on smart TV, you're not going to see the links in the live chat and all that stuff. You need to either go to your mobile device, right? And it should have the live chat icon underneath the video. So if you want to watch the live chat, or go to your PC or your laptop or whatever, right? Good information, Jeff. Thanks for that. Because a lot of people do watch on smart TVs now, and they would have no idea how to comment or subscribe either, right? Like to interact with the video on a smart TV is like not easy to do. Happy Go Lucky says YouTube will continue to put ads on your videos if you're not monetized as part of their revenue model. Yeah, well, we'll see. So far, so good. Happy Go Lucky. I've had several people tell me that, but I don't know. We'll see. So far, my wife has went back and watched a ton of my videos, and there's no ads on them. And that was immediately after I canceled the agreement of the YouTube partnership program. But even if they do place ads, that's not revenue to me. It's no personal gain to me. So if YouTube in their guidelines are allowed to do that, then I can't do anything about that. But it doesn't generate any gain or profit for me. But good point. Happy Go Lucky. Tyron, Triple T, Sue Run, and John Boy, and Mary. Oh, you're showing your age, Tyron. One of my favorite old time classics. Very good live stream. Thank you, Jeff. Thanks, everyone. Aussie Type, Sue says that Aussie Type, Bangkok. They are wannabe legal eagles. Information from this source, who then told by someone else, who in turn told by another. Good point, Sue. It sounds like the whole grapevine thing. Well, I heard here, and so-and-so said this, and so, I saw it on YouTube. It must be true. The ones who say they are just tired of getting roasted by Greg. Good point, Tyron, yeah. Look, I mean, a lot of people don't like, certain YouTube channels, and certain YouTube channels, are more geared towards dramatic effect and podcast, and right. But I say to each their own. Live and let be. I would never file a complaint against anybody. And what's funny is when I say things in a sarcastic way, they think that like I'm being serious or whatever. I don't care, man. It's all comical to me, Tyron. It's all comical. Obviously, you don't have to watch the guy, right? But I don't know whether people, are gonna, line up and file complaints against the man under the new law. I don't know. I have no idea. I can't speak to that. I really can't. I'm not an attorney. I just know the people that I've spoken to. Now, this is about me, not anybody else's channel. The people that I've spoken to kind of reached out, see if they, were aware of the law. And what do you think about what I'm doing on my... Now, they didn't tell me to demonetize my channel. Okay, that was my decision. But, they explained to me, no, sharing anything that's in the public has nothing to do with this law, okay? Now, they may or may not be correct. I don't know, okay? But like I say, integrity law, I think, will at some point address this issue. I can't imagine him not addressing it. He is, a YouTube creator, and he gives great legal, a lot of it's legal opinion, but legal, advice, facts, or historical cases in Thailand about what happened to people under certain circumstances, visas and otherwise, right? Peace and love to everyone is trending. That's right. Let the world share it, Sue. Let them all share some peace and love to everyone. But we know where it originated. Sue Rowan, I am going to steal that for my home because I just can't let it go. Hey, Tyron, I know you're going to do your YouTube channel and all that. Why don't you use that, man? Nobody will know where it ever came from, man. They'll think you created it. It's not like there's 945 videos on a YouTube channel in Thailand that uses it. No, that's not it. Somebody told me, there's an old video of Ringo Starr saying peace and love. I'm like, I'd never seen Ringo Starr do it. I'm like, look, I mean, it's just a saying, it's not like I'm a poet and don't know it, or I'm this great guy with the English language. I just, when I started the YouTube channel, and I was a consumer of other YouTubers, like people have their unique little sign-offs, and I thought I need to create like my own little sign-off. So, like I say, 945 videos later, peace and love to everyone, is all over my channel. But obviously, it's in the public. Anybody can share it or use it if they want to. It's hilarious. Oh, did you steal it, Jeff? Go, go. You know, my daughter asked me. My daughter's doing yoga. She also has a full time job and a full time mother, and she's fixing to get married. So she's got a lot on her plate. She's got 3 children. Oh, almost got that wrong. Yeah, she's got 3. Uh, uh, and she's doing yoga, and you know, she took yoga school, right, to become like a yoga instructor. And she was like, Dad, I love that peace and love to everyone. Can I use that with my yoga videos? I'm like, yes, of course you could use it, daughter. It's hilarious. Good one, guys. Tyron says, Triple T, I watch on the TV and comment on my phone. Ah, there you go. Multi-talented is Tyron. Tyron, same with me, plus laptop. There you go. Walk and chew gum at the same time. When the PDPA Act is released, we will know. Yeah. When it's all digested, we'll know for sure. I'd rather err on the side of caution, guys. And to be honest with you, even without this new law, I don't want to be monetized on YouTube. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. Okay. I was never in it for the revenue. You guys know that. I wasn't making a profit at 60 to 80 bucks a month. When you can imagine the amount of money I've spent on gear and the time, you know, I mean, I could make 40 bucks an hour, bang, 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 all day long on the internet. Okay. I have those skills. I do this for free. It's my hobby. It's my release away from everything. Okay. Tyron, thanks, but I will be original when I start my channel. Oh, imagine that. Originality. Get out of here. It's not only the words peace and love, it's the way you do it. Thank you. Exactly. It's a 3-parter, right? Peace, love to everyone. And Nam Yen is the best at it, in my opinion. All right, guys, I'm going to close it out. Thank you so much for watching. Take a little walk around. Might give you a couple of shots of the dog. Oh, no, if I move fast, it gets a little crazy for the viewer. Slow down on the panning there, Triple T. Here's the big surprise that I wanted to show you. Look who's not a conehead anymore. Good boy. Come here. Come on. Look who doesn't have a cone on. Good boy. See, I got my cone off yesterday, and my tail is all healed up. Look at that. Huh? Yeah. Got to grow the hair back. But no cone head. All right, guys. I never use clickbait or thumbnails that are not in the video. There might be a video or two on the channel where there's an actual thumbnail that's not captured in the video. So, but I don't like to do that. I notice a lot of people use thumbnails of gorgeous places in Thailand, but they've never been there. I always thought that was odd. So there you go. There's the thumbnail shot, right? All right, guys. Peace and love to everyone. Nam Yen's busy. Yeah, Nam Yen is a part of this channel, as you guys know. Yeah. She enjoys it too, guys. She enjoys it. And plus, she knows that, you know, when we go to temples or go to different sites, we see new things. She's excited, right? Just about going there and seeing it. And I'm excited to make some video of it, right? So it's kind of like, you know, a twofold benefit to both of us. Yeah, I got to get on cutting the grass again. I got a rechargeable electric weed eater that does the job. But yeah, anyway, guys, had a great birthday party last night here with some local friends. That was awesome. Happy birthday to you know who. And of course, you know, I'm just not really into filming private stuff. I just don't think that that's ever going to be a part of my channel. I'd rather just show people Thailand. But I will keep bringing you as many exciting, cool videos from Thailand that I can. Happy Go Lucky says, going to catch what we missed on the replay, but another positive stream is to keep the good energy flowing. Take care. Thank you so much. Happy Go Lucky. Great comment. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Sue doesn't like the ridiculous clickbait. All right, guys. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Going to sign out right here. Thank you. Peace. Love to everyone. See you on the next video. Your humble host, Triple T. Teacher Thomas Thailand on YouTube. Have a great day. Thank you all.